Hey everyone, welcome to our first practice together. I'm super excited. For this first one, I wanted to do something really well-rounded and my go-to practice to embody a sense of wholeness when you're not sure what you want to focus on or do and you just need to get on your mat. This is a way of finding steadiness, grounding yourself, and getting just a little bit of everything. So let's get started. So for the practice, you're going to need your 2 blocks, which I always recommend, and a strap. But if not, no stress. They just make it a little bit more easeful. So we're going to come to the top of the mat. You can bring your blocks up to the top. And we're going to start in good old Tadasana, mountain pose. So bring your feet together. Toes and heels touching. Spread all the toes and then place them back down. Relax the arms by your side. Feel the quadriceps engage as you lift your kneecaps. And then glide the tailbone down towards the heels. As you do that, you may need to press the thighs back to re-engage the legs. And then gently broaden the collarbones as you draw the shoulder blades together to find this sense of lift in the chest. Illuminate your spine, my favorite cue. And then level the chin. So you are alert, yet relaxed. Sthira and sukha. Steadiness and ease, which is the aim of not just our practice, but everything we do. Stability and grace. Walking firmly and smoothly. And just start to put your mind in your breath. And it might automatically become a little bit smoother and deeper. And bring the hands into your heart and just feel this connection to your breath and to yourself and to the present with this intention of embodying and creating a sense of wholeness. Moving away from extremes and moving towards the center. When you take a deep breath in and out. And good. Release the hands by your side. Circle the arms wide and high. Inhale. And then exhale, fold. Hinge at the hips. Shift the weight into the toes. Hands by the feet. Inhale, lengthen, come to fingertips, pull hard through the arms. And then exhale, plant the hands, step your right foot back. And pick up the front toes, step your left foot back. And then imagine you're in Tadasana again, in your plank. And press the heels back, illuminate through the crown of the head. Lengthen tailbone to heels and press the thighs skyward. Broaden the collarbones and press away at the same time. Longest plank in Sun A ever. Take a big breath in. And as slowly as you can, lower all the way down. Elbows tracking on top of the wrists. And point the toes. Anchor the feet. Elbows by ribs. Inhale, lift, cobra. And then forehead to the mat. 2 more. Inhale, lift. A gentle press into the hands. Lift the lower belly, squeeze the elbows in. And then forehead to the mat. 1 more time. Lift, lift, lift. Maybe the hands lift so you feel the back work a little bit more. And then release. Press up to your knees or plank. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good. So spread your fingers so you can feel the whole handprint onto the mat like you're a kid dipping your hands in paint and making a memory of your handprint. Anchor the inner palms, and then from that space, press away. Make your arms longer, make your spine longer. Lift the pelvis away from the ribs and knit the front ribs in. Let the heels melt down and press your thigh bones back. Inhale. And exhale, reconnecting to the breath. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And out. Hands stay heavy, rise to your toes. And then tiptoe all the way. It's like a little waddle. Hiking one hip up. And all the way, feet between your hands, fingertips in line with toe tips. Inhale, lengthen, pull the chest forward. And exhale, fold into yourself. And circle the arms wide and high. Breath in. And then circle the hands all the way back to your heart. That's our Sunday. We keep going. Inhale, sweep the arms sideways and up. Reach through space, and then exhale, fold. Weight in the toes so you're not, extending that low back like we like to do. Inhale, lift and lengthen fingertips. You can also keep the hands flat. And then place them down. Step your left foot back. So opposite leg, plank. Find the length. Find stillness. And then slowly lower all the way down. Again, I love me a good cobra. Press the feet down, elbows firm in, lift the chest. And then forehead to the mat. And then press to your knees or plank. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Come to it as quickly as you can, the most direct route. So you avoid any unnecessary movements and fidgets. And this is that sense of embodying a sense of grounding. You have to be still, rooted, hands and feet planted firmly into your mat, earth. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And out. Rise to your toes. And then again, stepping forward, flex the toes, hike the hip. Tiptoe, flex the toes, hike the hip. Hands heavy, inner palm heavy. Like you're preparing for your handstand. This is all the prep. Feet between the hands. Inhale, pull the chest forward, draw the shoulders away from ears. And fold. Sweep the arms wide and high. Reach beyond yourself. And then circle the hands all the way back to the heart. 2 more rounds of Sun A. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, surrender. Inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale, step right foot back. Good. Pick up the front toe, step the left foot back, being really mindful in the transitions. Take a big breath in, find length. This time, chaturanga, lower halfway, maybe even just a quarter of the way, so you can maintain the integrity of the shoulders, lower belly in, but press the feet back. Whoa, she's squeaky. Lift up, upward facing dog, draw the shoulder heads back. And then downward facing dog. I love to linger in up dog. We so often just leave it as a transition rather than an actual pose. And so you take your time. Take your time in everything. It's yoga is this process of slowing down. Deep breath in. And slow breath out. Good. One more. Deflate the lungs. rise to toes. You can step, or you can bring the feet together, gaze between the hands, step, or jump between. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Sweep the arms wide and high. This is a nice little, I love the circles. They help to warm the shoulder. And then circle the hands all the way back to your heart. One more sun A. They never get old. Sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold. And if they do get old, it's good to ask yourself a question of why. Why am I bored of this? And see if you can see it from a new perspective. Inhale to lengthen. Plant the hands, left foot back. Take the lunge. Lift the right toe. Step to plank. Inhale, find length. Chaturanga, lower. Thigh bones continue to press. Good. Press the feet back. Upward facing dog. Press the shoulder blades into the back of the heart. Maybe a little bend in the elbows. Feel the back engage. Good. And then from the core, lift the hips downward facing. Inhale. And exhale. Wrap the triceps back, biceps forward. So the upper arm is externally rotating. And then anchor the inner palms to internally rotate the forearms and lower arm. Make the spine longer as you breathe in. And out. And rise onto the toes, tiptoe, step, or little pounce. Lengthen. And fold into yourself. Sweep the arms all the way up. And then gather everything back to center, always kind of coming home. Moving on, sun B. Bend your knees, feet together. And reach the arms up. Just one breath in, sit a little bit lower. Warming up the thighs, and then fold. Don't worry, I will make you do a longer one later. Inhale, lengthen. Plant the hands, step back. You're always welcome to jump as well. We lower Chaturanga, Tadasana. Good. Press the feet back, upward facing, Ardha Mukha. And then downward facing Adho Mukha Svanasana. And center the left foot, lift your right leg high from the inner thigh. And draw your knee to your chest. Pay attention in the transition. Step through, maybe grabbing the ankle to step forward. Back foot down, sharp angle, 45 degrees. Deep bend into the right knee, firm the right hip in, and sweep the arms up. So these are kind of like slower sun A's, sun B's, so that you're not rushing. We rush so much. And to find steadiness, we need to take our time. Good. Pull the lower belly in, press the right thigh down. Good. And then press your left inner thigh back as you roll the outer left side of the body forward. Upright the pelvis, reach up, inhale. And then circle the hands all the way down. Lift the back heel, step to plank. Deep breath in. Chaturanga, chin in line, so the neck is long. Upward facing, downward facing. Center the right foot, lift the left leg from the inner thigh, toes face down. And draw your knee to your chest, squeeze, step through. Deep bend, so your left hip in line with the left knee. Place that back heel down, anchor the blade edge of the foot, and then rise up. So the lower body is rooted and grounded. Upper body light and buoyant. You can always press the palms if you have the space in the shoulders, or a little bit wider in the arms. You don't want it to be so uncomfortable that it's distracting. You want to be able to breathe a good sort of 5 breaths in every posture so it's sustainable. I want to practice forever. And deep breath in. And then circle the arms all the way down. Lift the back heel. Front toes lift. pull the foot and step to plank. Inhale. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Feet together, rise to the toes. You can step or take that jump like you're jumping through. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees. And then reach the arms up, chair. And circle the hands all the way back to the heart as you stand. One more round of sun B. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Okay, chair pose. I almost forgot. It's good to be human. Deep breath in. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back to plank. Travel through your vinyasa. We meet in downward dog. Like you have to make mistakes. It's part of life. And you have to continue to share regardless of it being perfect. Right, that's something that I've learned. I have to share in my own imperfect way. Otherwise, what's the point of me even studying and practicing yoga? Center the left foot, lift your right leg high. And draw your knee into your chest, step through. Back heel down, bend the knee, take the quickest route. Right, steady, slow, but direct. Like a laser. Inhale. And go a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Circle the hands all the way down. Pick up the toes, step. And the slower you go, the harder it is. Lower chaturanga. And upward facing. Linger if you like. Downward facing. Center right foot, lift left leg high. Inhale. And draw the knee to the nip. Step through, back heel down. Find the lunge. And then rise. Firm your left hip in. Upright the pelvis to lengthen the lower back. And then illuminate the spine. That's what I should have called this series, Illuminate. One more breath. Good, and then circle the arms all the way down. It was a shorty. Step back. Inhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing, neck in line with the spine, so you're not chucking the head back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And out. Center the feet. You can step or rise to the toes. Look forward. Place the feet between the hands. Inhale, lengthen. And fold. Bend your knees. Sweep the arms up. Utkatasana, fierce pose or chair pose. Circle the hands all the way back to the heart. Here comes the long chair. Bend the knees. Reach your arms up. Finding a little bit of tapas or fire, that inner discipline. Sit a little bit lower. You're going to take your right hand into your right hip. Your thumb is back. Deep breath in. Sit lower. Good. And then take the elbow across the thigh. Press your left shoulder blade into the back of the heart. Realign the head with the tail. Good. And then reach your right arm up. Open the right chest, firm the hips to the midline. So slide your left knee back, squeeze your right hip in. One more breath. And then slowly come back to center. Inhale. Good, and then left thumb into the left hip crease. Deepen that hip crease and slide the right elbow across the thigh. Good. Press the right shoulder blade into the back of the heart. Open the left chest. And then left hand up to the sky. Open the chest. Lift the lower belly off of the legs. One more breath. And then slowly lift the arms back up. Inhale. And then exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Take a deep breath and lengthen. Separate the feet hip width distance apart so that your inner edge of the foot is in line, outer edge of the foot parallel with the edge of the mat. First, take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes so your palms face each other. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Good, firm the legs, hug the sit bones in, and then bend the elbows to the side. Gaze between your knees or shins. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Tadasana. Inhale. And exhale, one. Inhale. And exhale, two. Inhale. And exhale, three. And inhale, lengthen. Now we're going to slide the palms underneath, toes to wrist creases. Tadasana, hand to foot pose. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, bend the elbows to the side, or you can wrap them back. I like to the side. Creates more space in my shoulders. Rather than leaning back, lean forward. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Release the hands and plant the hands. Step back to plank. Move through your flow. A little hair in my mouth. Head ball. Lengthen. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Deep breath in. And full breath out. Center your left foot. Lift your right leg high. Inhale. And draw your knee to your right elbow. Squeeze. This is your core work. I'm not even going to make you do Navasana. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your left upper arm. Inhale, lengthen. Three-legged dog. And then knee to chest. Step between your hands. Back heel down. And bend into your knee. Bring the block on the highest height outside of your leg. Reach your arms up. Inhale, warrior one. Just a little transition. And then exhale, warrior two. Hello. I'm looking at you. I see you. Let it bend into the right knee deeply. So we're looking for a 90-degree bend, which we kind of always like to hang out here. So go into the thigh. So we're going to bring the block a little forward. Knee on top of the ankle. Sharp angle in the back toes. Heel to heel alignment. Arms to shoulder height. Good. Spin the left rib cage away from your right inner thigh so that there's this sense of a twist across the abdomen. Firm the right hip in. Arms to a T. Look forward. Inhale. And exhale, one. Inhale. Good. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. I love breath counting for a grounded practice. Straighten your right leg. Step the back foot in a couple inches. Sharpen the angle. And then you'll keep the arms at a T. Rather than sticking your bum out, keep that firming in, but deepen your right hip crease back. We move into Trikonasana. Reach your right arm forward, and then hand to the block. Any height, you can even come to your fingertips. Reach your left arm up. Anchor the big toes and inner edge of the feet. Lift the kneecaps. And then, again, draw your right shoulder away from the ears. Spin the left chest open. Press the tailbone forward into the pelvis and knit the frontal ribs in. Inhale. And exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Then bend your right knee, come up, take a deep breath in, widen the stance a little bit more. We're gonna move into side ankle. This time, let's bring the block inside, because we're gonna go inside later. Deep breath in, good, sit lower, reach your right arm forward. You can bring forearm to thigh and then spin the chest up, or hand to the block. Then press the upper arm into the inner knee, so there's resistance, and from that place you get stability. Reach your left arm forward, bicep by the ear. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good, come back up. Deep breath in, staying a little bit in that fire. And then windmill the arms all the way down. Lower the back knee for a moment. Bring the blocks either side of your feet. Good, and then tuck the back toes, lift your knee. Straighten your right leg for pyramid. Inhale, lengthen the heart through the arms. And then exhale, drape the torso onto the thigh. You can place the back heel down if you like. Whatever feels good. You just explore. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 3. Deep breath in, find length, and then lower the back knee, bend your right knee. So we go from bent knee to straight knee, bent knee to straight knee to create this sort of mental stamina rather than burnout. Deep breath in, grow tall. Lean forward and then twist left elbow to right thigh. Good. Press the left shoulder blade into the back of the heart. Firm your right hip in. And you can stay or lift the back knee. Good. Lengthen the right side of the waist. Press the left thigh bone up. Lift your left hip bone. Open the right chest. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Release your hands down. Lift the front toes. Step back to plank. Deep breath in. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. So really taking our time with these standing postures to create a sense of foundation. Center the right foot. Lift your left leg high. Inhale. Draw your knee to your left upper arm, the armpit. Inhale, lengthen. A knee to your right upper arm across the body. Inhale, lengthen. And then draw your knee into your chest. Squeeze, step between the hands. Deep bend. Place the back heel 45 degrees. Squeeze the left hip in. Place the block. Reach the arms up. Warrior 1. And then open warrior 2. Good. You can bring that block on the highest side. That's where we're going. I love a high block in triangle, but we're not there yet. Not skipping ahead. And so bend deeply into the left knee. Take the arms to the T. Spin the right ribs away. And then gaze forward. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Straighten your left leg. Hop that back foot in 45 degrees. Good. Firm both glutes in the block. Ready? Start to reach your left arm forward like you're crawling it up a wall. And you get all of this length. Left hip crease deepens. Hand to the block. Take your left shoulder blade, spin it into the back of the heart, and then take your left shoulder head down the back. Right arm up. Firm the thighs. Press the tailbone forward and lengthen both sides of the rib cage evenly away from the pelvis. Inhale. So many cues. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. So bend into your left knee. Bring the block inside and come up. You might deepen into the legs, lengthen the stance. Inhale. Good. Reach the arm forward. Bring the hand to the block. Any height. Press the upper arm into the knee and draw the left shoulder blade down the back. Reach your right arm forward. Long line from back heel through the fingertips. So yeah, in a practice, there's this balance of information. You need cues in order to kind of learn something. And then you need the breath and a bit of silence, if you will, to integrate and absorb. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Slowly come all the way up. Take a deep breath in. And then windmill the arms all the way down. Lower your right knee. And then straighten your left leg. We're going to tuck the back toes and find a pyramid. Your variation, if you like the back heel down, be my guest. Squeeze the left hip in. Find length. Good. Place the weight into the inner edge of your front foot. And then as you breathe, you lengthen the spine through the arms, and as you exhale, you draw the rib cage down the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bend the knee. Lower your right knee down. Left hand into the hip crease. Reach your right arm up. And then start to lean forward. High again. Elbow to the thigh. And spin the chest. Head in line with tail. Left hand to the right. Lift the chest. So you can stay. This might be more stable for you. Don't compromise stability. There's a reason that it comes first in the sutras. Sthira. Lift the back thigh. We need stability before we can find ease. Open the chest. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Okay. Release the hands. Pick up the front toes. Step to plank. Inhale fully. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a full breath out. Then rise onto your toes. Look forward. Step or jump. Inhale. Lengthen. And exhale. Fold. Bend the knees. Reach the arms up. And then stand all the way up. We're going to move into some balancing. Quite traditional. You're welcome to use a strap. I actually like this little loop of a strap because what you can do is you can put your hand in it and then you can extend your foot this way, right? So you have a sense of this long spine rather than holding on to both kind of ends of the strap. So if you'd like to use a strap, you're welcome to. Bring the hands to the hips. Good, grow tall. Separate the feet hip width distance apart. Left hand, left hip. Begin by drawing the right knee up into the chest. Grab the kneecap. And you can do all of this balancing with the knee bent as well. Again, more stability. Good, press the left thigh back. Spine is long. Option to grab the big toe. Firm the right knee in and then extend the leg. You can keep the knee bent any amount as well. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Left thigh back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. I'm gonna take the foot out 45 degrees, no more, because then the left hip starts to spin around. Firm the left hip in, expand the chest, maybe left arm to the left. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Come back to center. You can take your left hand across to the outer edge of the right foot, or you take it just to the knee. Extend your right arm back. Press the left thigh back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Come forward, look forward, hands to hips. Kick your right leg forward. Lean into it for 3. And for 2, try not to lean back. And release. And then shake it out. Sometimes it just you just need to dance a little bit. Hands to hips. Good. And then don't delay. We come right into the other side. Shift the weight into your right your right foot, and then gather the left knee into your hand. Good. You can stay here. Press the right thigh back, shoulders on top of the hips. Pull the chin in. Good. And then option to grab the big toe with your peace fingers. Try to not round the spine. Use the strap or keep the knee bent, and then extend your leg. Inhale, right thigh back. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Draw your left shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Take the leg out 45 degrees. The priority is the standing leg. That's my work. Good. Straightening the leg, engaging. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Firm the right hip in. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 3. Come back to center. Take the right hand to the outer edge of the left foot. Left arm back, or grab the knee. Good. Maybe take the gaze to the side. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 1. Woo. Inhale. Trust yourself. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Just be in it, in the burning. Exhale, 3. Come back to center. Look forward. Kick your left leg forward, hands to hips. Lean in for 3, 2, and release. My God. Shake it out. Deep breath in and out. Okay. I'm going to step out to the left. We're going to do our little standing series. Final bit of standing, and then we'll go hit the deck. So we're going to start with the left leg because we just did a lot of work on this one. You're going to grab your strap and your block. Never forget your props. Good. Bring the block inside of your left heel. You're going to have your strap in your right hand. Don't worry about looping it or anything. Bend into your warrior 2. Going back into it, deepen into the left thigh. Reach your left arm. Start to reach it forward. Hand to the block or to the thigh. Reach your right arm up. Good. And then you're going to spin your right palm back. Bring it behind you. Half bind. Good. So you can stay with your half bind. Notice if you come into this back bend, you should be able to see your right leg. So pull the ribs in. Press the tailbone forward. Good. And then elongate the spine. Good. You can stay with half bind or reach your left hand underneath the right thigh. Grab your fingertips or the strap and then expand the chest. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 1. Lean back. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 2. Gotta calm my voice down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. I get excited. Left hand down, right arm up. Good. And then come all the way back up. Bring the block with you. Turn the left foot forward, right foot out. Just bring the block inside the foot and extend the arms. And come into warrior 2. Deep bend. Right knee tracks forward. Open the chest. Reach your right arm forward. Hand to the block. Draw the right shoulder back. Make sure you can see that left thigh so you're not spilling your canoe out, the contents of your canoe. Look up, half bind, and grab the right hip crease. Spin the chest open. You can stay with the half bind or the right hand underneath. Grab the strap or your fingers and then squeeze the shoulder blades together so you're not rounding. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Right hand down, left arm up. Just drop the strap, move the block, come back up, warrior 2. Straighten your right leg, turn the right toes in, hands to hips, inhale. Pin the elbows back, turn the toes in a bit, and then fold. Wide angle, forward fold. Shift the weight into the toes, and then draw the elbows and the shoulder heads away from the mat. Interlace your hands, reach the fist up and over. Hug your feet towards each other. Hug the inner thighs and squeeze your sit bones. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release your hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, stand all the way up. Good, step to the top of the mat. Good. Circle and rise. Take a deep breath in. Good, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find space, step back. Take one final vinyasa. Lower chaturanga. Look at that, block's perfect for my head. Upward facing. And then downward facing. Slowly lower your knees. Don't worry, you are never going to get away with a class without dolphin. Let's place the hands around the block, or you can interlace them, or thumbs down, forearms parallel, elbows underneath the shoulders, round the spine. We've done really no upper body except for a little vinyasa, so this should feel quite fresh. Tuck the toes, round the spine, lift your knees, walk the feet in. So shoulders over the elbows, relax the head. We stay in dolphin. It's harder than pincha. Once you go upside down, you never want to do dolphin again. So be willing to come back to the foundations, right? To find not only groundedness, but also humility. Being humble. Inhale. Exhale, 1. This is a very humbling posture. Inhale. But exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. We're going to 5, guys. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Walk the feet back, forearm plank. Stay with it. Extend the heart forward, heels through the crown of the head, and then lower all the way. Sphinx. Good. Anchor the inner palms down. Draw the shoulder heads back, elbows under the shoulders. Pull the heart through the arms. Lift the lower belly. Feet down. Deep breath in. And out. Neck is long. Inhale. And exhale. And slide the hands back by the ribs. Squeeze the elbows in. And then lift your legs. Lift the chest. Reach your arms back. And interlace your hands. Open the chest. Good. Imagine squeezing a block between the inner thighs. Lift the fist just off of your butt. And then long neck, so it's not hanging off your head like you're texting, and the chin isn't poking out. One more breath. And then release. Cheek to the mat. Relax your arms. Big toes together, heels apart. And slide the hands by the ribs, round 2. Lift the chest, lift your legs, and reach your hands back, interlace. And so staying here, or option to squeeze the heels in, try to grab the feet at the same time. Good, flex the toes, and then lift the thigh bones, lift the chest, so you're on your rib cage and your hip bones. Now you're in both, same thing, neck in line, the rest of the spine. Continue to kick into the hands, inhale. Exhale, 1. Align the thigh bones, inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Slowly release, opposite cheek to the mat, big toes together. Soften the back. And just feel the effects of your back bend, taking time between each posture to notice how it affects you. And then just flip over onto your back. Simples, flip like a hot pancake. Okay. We are going to finalize our back bending series with bridge and a wheel. So take what you need to feel grounded. And so align the heels underneath the knees. Good. And in line with the outer hips. So the thigh bones are parallel, or a little wider. Good. Take the elbows like little robots and then draw the elbows down, draw the shoulder heads down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Relax the toes. Slowly roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Lift the tailbone up into the pelvis and then inner feet heavy, inner thighs wrap down, chest to chin. Option to interlace the hands, but scoot more sort of closer. Squeeze the shoulder blades, press the fist down, and get into your legs. Use your legs. Deep inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Release the hands. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. That is the work. Hands onto the belly. Just notice without judgment. Observe. You might feel like a sense of electricity, a shaking. Maybe it's a little bit of fear, anxiety, or maybe it's enthusiasm and freedom. It doesn't matter. You're just noticing your own experience. Release the hands. We'll do wheel. Option to always take bridge. But don't cop yourself out of something. Ask yourself why again. Draw the shoulder heads down. Relax the arms. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And you can stay here or flip the hands by the ears and then come onto the crown of the head. First, puff the chest through the arms. Align the elbows with the shoulders. So you're in your legs. Lift the tailbone, biggest back bend, and then we press. Good. So the belly button is the highest point here. Try not to poke the head through the arms. Just relax the back of the neck. Good. Inner feet heavy. Inner thighs heavy. Press the tailbone up into the pelvis. Stay as long as you like, and your breath will tell you when to come down. When you do come down, 1 vertebrae at a time, slowly rippling through. And take the feet wide, knees together, hands onto the chest. Deep breath in. And full breath out. Notice if the wheel or going deeper magnified anything. And now you have to draw yourself back in with your breath. Let it center you. Hug your knees into your chest. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you come up to seated. Sometimes it's the worst thing, right? When a teacher makes you sit back up again. Okay, wrap the right thigh on top of the left, eagle legs or Gomukhasana. You're going to take your hands to your feet, outer edge of the feet. And if that's too much, you just grab the knees. Always the option to bring the head under the block because you might feel like you can't release the head down. And then you can work to lift the feet in line with the knees and maybe pull them apart a little bit. And close your eyes and imagine you're in Shavasana. Embody those qualities. Rest, ease, surrender. Take a deep breath in and out. And then just release the feet, but keep the legs crossed. If this is too much for the twist, you just unravel them, but try it out and see how you go. Scoot the hips to the right and drop the knees over to the left. And then the block comes underneath your knees. Get a little crack. And press your right shoulder down. Right ribs down like you're smearing your right ribs down like cream cheese. And these last few sort of postures and moments, you're creating this sense of a closing ritual. You're tying things with a bow. How you end something is how you begin something else. So maybe that's beginning your day or beginning a night of sleep, a restful sleep. So set the tone for how you want to go into your world after the practice. And then come back to center. Scoot the hips back to center. And then unravel the legs. Left thigh on top of the right. Hug the knees in. That could be plenty. Or grab the outer edges of the feet. Palms can face each other. I'm liking this version as of recently. Good. Send your left sit bone forward and then flex the toes. Maybe pull the feet away a tad. So it's not a full surrender, like there's still structure and healthy tension that keeps you in place. That's what stability is, right? You can't live a life without tension at all. There's good tension that create a framework and backbone. Yoga with a backbone is important, and a life with a backbone. Stability and firmness, but flexibility and ease complement it. And then release the legs, keep them raveled up, twisted roots, and take the knees over to the right. You can bring the block if you'd like. Press your left shoulder down, smear the left ribs. And again, that closing ritual. Turn back to your breath. Put your mind there. And then you'll slowly come back to center.
And we'll come into Shavasana. I like to bring the blocks under my thighs to feel a little bit more length in my lower back. And then lengthen the tailbone away from you towards your knees. And draw the shoulder blades down the back, open the chest, and allow yourself to be held by your mat. And fall into the support of the floor of your house, hotel, wherever you are. And know that that is also supported by a structure and the foundation of the earth. And so knowing that that structure and sense of grounding is automatically there wherever you go, wherever you step. And you just fall into ease, fall into that support. Shavasana. Stay for as long as you possibly can. Otherwise, you'll just take a little stretch, reach your arms above your head. Oh, circle the ankles, reach through the toes, and then hug your knees into your chest. You can roll to the side and make your way up to a comfortable seat. And then feel your sit bones ground down, and from that place of this heavy pelvis, I want you to illuminate the spine. Bring your hands into your heart, and we'll seal our practice with an Om, sense of connection back to ourselves and each other, wherever you are. Exhale, empty the lungs. Deep breath in. Bring the thumbs to your forehead and take a deep bow to your practice and the stability and ease it brings in. Namaste. Have an amazing day. See you soon.